Hello and welcome to Straight Trippin'. Today we get to watch me get smashed by this ginormous blue belt who is knee slicing through my guard. And today's question of the day is, what is your favorite guard pass? Leave a comment down below as Phil gets in a solid crossface here and tries to roll me to my back. I am trying very hard to stay on my side here, and Phil manages to just step over almost into mount, but I recover half guard on the other side. You can see him really using his head to block my arm from being able to recover it.
Gotta use your head, man.
And then he finger walks my arm up over my head. Excellent control here. He climbs up higher and higher until my arm is isolated to the point where I can't recover. And he brings in a second arm in there to finish with an Americana. Nice work. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment if you're enjoying the content. Phil is looking for another knee slice here, and I tried to catch his foot and try to disrupt his base a little bit, but he's just being so heavy, and he's got excellent posts set up there with his right arm. And look, you can see how far out his left leg is. Just solid here. I can't move him. He's got my arm pinned. I'm trying to go to turtle, but he keeps cross-facing me every time I try to go for that. I'm trying to fight the cross-face arm, and so Phil goes over wrap on the back and goes to reverse scarf position, and I thought maybe I'd be able to sneak out there and take the back, but his pressure was really high on my chest, so it really didn't present a good opportunity for me to do that. And now he's got the crossface in and he's just smashing me.
Reagan smash! Reagan smash!
This is brutal. And so I pretty much let him go wherever he wants to go, because I'm not really fighting this off. I'm trying to implement the lockdown. It's not very effective at the moment here. I'm just kind of like holding him in place, but he's got all his weight on top of me. He's got a good cross face going on and just suffering here. I try to explode a little bit there to try to get him off balance, but he just goes with it and manages to stay on top easily. I explode again there, trying to frame on him, but what I should be doing, I should be putting my hands down low on his hips, framing properly, bridging. See, right there how I have my hands on his hips, but I should be reinforcing it with the other arm, and then I should be bridging. But at this point now I'm pretty exhausted, so it's hard to really get a good oompa to get him moving. I tried again there, but he's really settled in here. There's another one, because he keeps getting that he's looking for the underhook to raise my arm up over my head again, and so every time I feel that coming on, I try to bump to get him to have to post, so he has to let go of that. But now he's going S mount. He's got a good grip on my arm, falling back for the arm bar, puts his foot on the crook of my elbow here to break the grip, and I'm trying to go walk my feet towards his head, but that grip is just so tight and he's pulling really hard. I'm not able to get any movement out of there. Really nice finish there with the armbar. Here we go again. Oh, he lets me on top this time, and then he goes dogfight immediately. Excellent use of the head here. You can see how he turns his head in on an angle, and that's really good wrestling awareness there on Phil's part. I overwrap the head here. I've been playing around with Kesikatami from the bottom, but in this situation it was a terrible idea.
What were you thinking, man?
Shouldn't have gone for it, but here I am. Isn't jiu-jitsu fun, boys and girls? And now Phil is climbing back up to 3/4 mount. He's stretching me out here and separating my elbows from my body, really making my arm vulnerable in this position. Looks like he's trying to get the meat hook in there. Sits back for the back take. I generally roll through here, but you can see what Phil does is he grabs that gift wrap and he holds onto the gift wrap this whole time, and I cannot get my arm back.
Can't get my arm free!
What I should have tried to do maybe is like back up a little bit and try to scoop my head in underneath to free my arm, but because I didn't do that, he's able to get that sweep I couldn't post out to stop from falling over. And he goes Japanese necktie here, and he is cranking, but for some reason it felt loose.
It's necktie, it's not right.
And I'm not really sure what it was. Even looking at the video, I couldn't really see exactly what was going on there where it wasn't tight, because it looks pretty tight, but there's a little bit of space there and it wasn't really choking or cranking, so I survived. And then he goes for another Americana here. Again, he's going for inside space, getting it handily, and I go locked down again, try to get him because he's bringing his pressure up so high over my head, it's really smothering.
Why is it so hard to breathe?
And making my frames ineffective, so I tried to use the lockdown to bring him back to be able to get my arms back into play here. You see my hand getting down low on his hip there, but then he climbs up to my head and starts smashing my head again, so it's hard to decide where you're going to put your arms when you have 250 pounds crushing your skull. And that's pretty much time. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.